This is the cherry on top. Let's set up basic effects not in Marmoset. These must be done manually. Well, first we have to enable the nodes and then remember to activate it in each viewport to use the compositor always. Nothing is happening yet since we haven't used the compositor. Add a glare effect. It's not nice with the default settings. Switching to fog glow looks right. Starting here, instead of running it through, I will separate and return it to the chain. That way we have more control. Add the RGB curves and a mix node at the end. RGB curves, second slot, original first. Blending, original 0, glare 1. Glare mix separates two layers. Set to 1, isolates glowing parts. With threshold, I can choose how much glow filter. Use RGB curves to make it more intense. I have more control. Mix, set factor 10 or 20. 15%. Separates glare, then combines. Filter node sharpens image. It comes on strong. I set it 5 to 7.075. M to C effects. Hover mouse over it and press M. Leave it at 10%. Finally, next up is lens distortion. With this one, we need to be very careful. Turn on fit. Dispersion value is tiny, 0.07. If you can't see anything, try 0.1. Let's see the effect at 0.1. Look, you can see what it does. The effect is stronger at the edges of the viewport and camera, 0.007. This render resolution isn't suitable. I'll set it vertical. After the lens distortion, I'll add a color balance so we can control some color effects. Everything done subtly, you notice a change in the image. Why bother? I usually invert the lift from the gain. If I choose a region on the left in the lift, in the gain I'll do it on the opposite side. Something like that. It's not a rule, not like that my perception of colors. Image darkens. In the end, I add a new exposure node. If needed, I increase it. If not, I disable it with M